Matrix Success International, the #1 lifestyle enhancement company in the world.
Hello and welcome everybody. I'm Brian Dalmaso. I'm the proud CEO and founder of the Matrix Success International, and it's my pleasure to be bringing you the Matrix Self-Confidence Formula 5-Day Challenge. And I'm so excited that you clicked on a link and are joining us here today. And you can see here the lineage of everything that I'm going to be talking about this week is not based on my opinion. I've been studying for about 10 years, but my mentor, Bob Proctor, studied for 63 years, almost every single day straight. So everything I'm going to be sharing you this week is really based on the metaphysics of the mind-body connection, the conscious, the subconscious, the body. We're going to get into paradigms. We're going to get into a lot of different things that are going to help you guys this week. So even though we're working on self-confidence, you're going to get a lot of added value, things like goal setting, understanding self-image, overcoming fear. This is all things that leads to building that self-confidence. And then the last day, we're going to have the self-confidence formula itself. So I'm super excited to be working with you this week. And you guys are going to get these recordings that have these. So strap in, take notes, and we'll get going. All right, so there's a formula for building confidence, just like anything else in life. There's blueprints for building houses. I used to be a builder. I was a mechanical engineer. There's formulas for a lot of things. And it's really no difference for building confidence, right? And the problem is almost nobody in the world really has been taught this. And I'm going to show you this here as we go forward. And I promise you this week, you guys are going to learn this formula. So if you're here, it's not that you lack confidence or you're weak. You might be just saying, I could use more confidence, more self-image, more success, more self-leadership. So if any of these things ring true with you, we're going to help you here this week. And the problem with a lot of the world is most human beings today, they're really not doing what they love, right? They're not in a life that they love. And a lot of that is confidence. Like, I'm in this job and it's good enough, or what if I can't do better? Or they don't stretch, they don't grow, they don't become, and they just kind of get settled in. And I was that same way. When I want to make sure that this week that you understand, I was doing most of the same things probably you were doing up until about age 42. I had been an engineer. I was in a job for a while. And then I started a construction company, but I was just kind of under the radar and doing the normal thing. So I promise you I was rowing the same boat of ignorance for a long time. And I want you guys to ask a couple questions here. Do you really love your career, your job? Because it's a lot of self-confidence, right? If we're doing something that's, I don't know, it doesn't thrill you, it doesn't build confidence, like you're not proud of it, it's going to lead to a lack of confidence. Are you doing exactly what you want to earn a living? And if not, we can help you with that as well. The biggest question is, do you have the confidence? How do we build confidence? And that's what we're going to solve here all week. This week, we're going to teach you guys how to build the confidence you need to succeed at a high level. All right, guys, and I want to really help you guys create the results you want. So you can see here, me and Bob hanging out when we took a ride to Vegas from Toronto. And Bob had a self-image that he built over time that exuded confidence. And he taught me how to do the same thing. And the funny thing about Bob is he didn't have confidence growing up at all. I can get into his story another time, but if you research, you'll find that he had to craft this over many years. He was not doing well in the early years. He had depression and anxiety and all kinds of things. So if he can do it, if I can do it, I promise you, you guys can do it. And we're going to teach you how to think and act and operate like the 1%, right? Think, act, and operate. Spirit, intellect, and body. So this is not a fluffy week. This is going to get really deep. You're going to get a lot of value out of here. And of course, we're going to show you ways you can continue with us if you'd like to. All right, so who here is ready to make some changes, right? If you're ready to make some changes, you are in the right place. The bigger question is, who is committed? You're going to go through this 5-day challenge, and there's going to be a lot of information. But you got to figure out if you're committed for the first time, probably in your life, like I was at age 42, right? I'd been married and divorced a couple of times. You're going to hear my story a little later. I was ready. I was committed to making some changes. So hopefully you guys are too. And we're going to answer some questions like this. Why is 96% of the world's wealth earned by 1% of the people? Think about it. I don't make these statistics up, right? 96% of the world's wealth is earned by less than 1% of the people. And the reason for this is we're simply not taught how to build wealth and confidence in schools, right? We're not taught decision making. We're taught a little math, a little science, a little history, We're taught mostly memory. We're not taught to reason. We're not taught the reasoning factor. So we're not taught things like decision making. We're not taught self-image. Self-image leads to confidence. Do you remember having a confidence class in high school? Right? So the school systems of today are just completely outdated and are not teaching the things that we need. And again, we're not taught confidence. The biggest thing we're not taught is paradigms. And that's what we're going to get into here. We're going to understand what a paradigm is and how it plays a role into self-confidence. And in the Matrix, guys, confidence is one thing. We teach people how to think, act, and operate like the world's most confident, successful 1%. And I can brag about this stuff because it's not my content. This is literally metaphysics, it's science, it's quantum mechanics, it's even theology, and it's all boiled into programs that we teach that were taught to me by Bob Proctor and taught at a 5th grade level. So I think the thing that we're experts at is really taking a Harvard level subject and boiling it down to a 5th grade level. So confidence and success is really about 95% mindset and only about 5% what you do. I want you to think about that. You could be a stock trader like these people here and operating at a certain level, or you could have confidence and success like Warren Buffett. Same industry, different confidence, right? Different mindset. You might be in real estate like these people here, or you could have a supreme amount of confidence like Mr. Grant Cardone and be in real estate. So it doesn't really matter what you're doing, whether it's e-commerce, right? Jeff Bezos, confidence, confidence, confidence. So what is confidence, right? We're here to change your confidence. We're here to change your mindset this week. But in order to change something, you really have to know what it is. And most people couldn't really label what is confidence. So I'm going to give you something here that'll help to understand at a foundational level what confidence is. And it's a word we call paradigm. And a paradigm is really just a fancy word that we use to describe all of the mental programs stored in your subconscious mind from birth, controlling all of your results. I really want you to think about this. People aren't born with low confidence. It's programmed in from the environment, from school, from the things we go through in life. Babies aren't born with low confidence, right? So when we're born a blank slate, and we're going to get into this multiple times during the 5 days. But I can give you some examples. It's your subconscious mind, your paradigm is really like a blank operating system. Just like in a computer, if it's Windows or if it's Apple, right? We have an operating system and we start to get programs installed over time from our parents. These are the first teachers that we have. And imagine if you had grown up with like, I don't know, Warren Buffett as your dad, like you would grow up around a confident person. You wouldn't lack confidence. And it's important to understand these mental programs are not good or bad. Walking is a mental program. Confidence is a mental program, right? Smoking is a mental program. Things like wealth building, building confidence. So when you understand that confidence is really a mental program that's been given to you by other people that may not know what they're doing over time, you'll learn this like, wait a minute, where did I get this lack of confidence? And more importantly, you're going to learn how to change it. And we're going to work with you here this week. All right, so take a screenshot of this, or you probably get to keep this recording depending on what my team does here. But mindset is all of the mental programs stored in your subconscious mind, controlling all of your results. And confidence is a part of these mental programs. So you now know what mindset is. A lot of people, when you say, oh, I got to change my mindset, they have no idea what it means. And now you guys know exactly, foundationally, what mindset is. This here alone, this concept will change everything in your life because we can install new mental programs, and confidence is one of them. All right, guys, so we're going to go really quick through the week here. Tomorrow, we're going to get into goal setting. You might be wondering, like, what does this have to do with confidence? But understanding what a goal is, how to set it, how to achieve it, builds confidence. So we're going to attack this from the spiritual, the intellectual, and the physical as we move throughout the week here. So these are going to be really quick, hard hitting lessons. Hopefully you're getting a lot of value out of this. You can take notes on it. What I'd love to do if you're getting value is to book a strategy session. Every person that watches this is going to have a very unique situation. Your background, your upbringing, the things that may have happened to you. And I'd love to get on a strategy session to chat with you guys with your unique situation. All right, so if you'd like to do that, you can always scan this code or click on a link that's in the video, and we can book a strategy session. You'll get either myself sometimes or one of our success advisors, and we'll just do a deep dive. We'll do a strategy session on where you're at, give you guys some actionable takeaways, and then also we have a lot of different programs that can help. All right, so be well, God bless, and I look forward to serving you all week long.
Subscribe for more inspiring content. Embark on your journey to success with us and book a call below with Matrix Success International to unlock your potential.